I love those hats. Kim, are you guys tired of starving yourself to shed those extra pounds? Well, you don't have to anymore. Audrey Johns is here, and she is going to show us how to shed weight by eating. That's crazy.
Absolutely.
Now, we talked at the top of the show. We said that you weighed 275 pounds, and you lost 150 pounds.
In just 11 months, and I've kept it off for 5
Can we
years
just, by
now.
the way, give a big round of applause? I mean, that is amazing. But you say you always struggled with your weight from the time you were very young.
Absolutely. My entire life, I was always the heaviest girl in the room. People always said, oh, but you have such a pretty face. And I would try every single diet out there. Nothing ever took. Sometimes I would lose a few pounds, but it would always come right back on.
So what was the motivation for you to finally get started and say, I just want to be healthier?
It was my daughter, Sophia. She was almost 2 years old when I started my journey, and I used to look at myself in the mirror and say, oh, I look so fat, or oh, I feel so fat. And that is a horrible thing to say, especially in front of your children, because at 2 years old, she started looking in the mirror and going, oh, I look so fat, oh, I feel so fat.
Oh my gosh.
And I realized, it's horrible, right?
Wow.
I realized I was doing her a huge disservice. And I also lost my mother when I was right out of high school. And so I realized not only am I doing a disservice to her, not only am I teaching her a really poor self-image, I'm not going to be around to see her get married, to see her graduate from college. And so she was really the catalyst. She's been my little kitchen buddy. She helps me make a lot of the food. She helped me test every single recipe, so they're all kid approved. And she's amazing.
I mean, isn't that true what our kids will do to help teach us? I mean, it's such a huge responsibility to be a mother and then to realize, wow, I can't do this to my baby. I love that you do that. It's so wonderful.
No, the kids make you a better person.
Yeah,
I would my kids.
You guys bring in the sloppy joes while we have some tears. So you did it by eating. What did you eat?
Well, what I did was I stopped eating junk food. Essentially, anything that came prepackaged, any kind of diet sodas, anything that came through a drive-through. And I totally get that people are looking for convenience, and so I've got a lot of convenient recipes in here. But you have to stop thinking about, is it convenient and how does it taste, and start thinking about what does it do for me, and then how does it taste. You've got to kind of get your priorities straight, because we only get one body, and
isn't that true?
We're not going to get a return or a refund.
No, but you have some beautiful recipes in here. We actually have some video of some of them. You can walk us through them.
Oh, absolutely. So these are my breakfast cookies. They're so low in calories, you can have 2 or maybe even 3 for breakfast. Essentially, they're just oatmeal baked into a cookie.
Oh, that's great.
They're so yummy.
So you're tricking yourself. Oh, pizza.
Yeah, I've got an entire pizza chapter, because no clean eating healthy food, or I should say naughty food made nice book should be complete without my supreme pizza there. It's packed with vegetables. It's over 50% vegetables. And this lasagna, my 6-year-old daughter helped me make that. In fact, she made it all by herself just a few weeks ago. All I had to do was read her the directions. And it's probably the hardest recipe in the entire book. So
you got a little budding chef on your hands, too.
Well, and if a kindergartner can do it, pretty much anybody.
Anybody can do it. Okay, well, show us how to make these delicious sloppy joes.
Absolutely. So what we've got cooking right here is we've got some onions, some red bell peppers. I really recommend red bell peppers. If you use green, you're going to lose the stealth. Everybody's going to see and go, oh, there's probably some vegetables in here. And a little bit of garlic for flavor.
Lose the stealth.
I know. Don't you love that?
Very nice.
And then we've got some ground turkey here, white meat ground turkey, if you can find it. And we're just going to brown it up.
Could you do it with lean ground beef? Would that be okay?
You can,
okay.
But, we're trying to cut down on the fat and on the calories. If you're just looking to get a healthier recipe and maybe not lose weight, absolutely. Go ahead and use the ground beef if that's what you prefer.
You're 3.5, you said?
He's 3.5.
Do you sneak veggies
Oh,
in?
yeah.
How do you do? What's your way to stay stealth?
We do smoothies with kale and stuff like that. And I make a spaghetti sauce that's kind of along these lines with turkey, and it has carrots and celery and all that stuff in there, because he won't eat anything green. He will find the smallest speck of green in his mouth and be like,
That sounds
so I have to.
Well, I love that you brought up carrots, because we're actually going to use carrots in this recipe to naturally sweeten it. But we got to get to some of the other stuff first.
All right, you tell me, I'll help.
So first of all, we've got the maple syrup here, and if you can grab the balsamic for me. So we've just got a little bit of maple syrup in here. It's much better for you than any other kind of sugar, just because it's got 1/3 the calories, and It's much better for diabetics or anybody who's looking to keep their insulin levels.
Now, balsamic, I'm confused.
The balsamic actually also helps to sweeten. It's a little trick I learned from the great Nigella Lawson, where I actually put it in my strawberry margaritas. Believe it or not, I know that sounds completely strange, but it adds
Yeah, Kim knew
balsamic vinegar. Trust me, I would have never believed this was possible, but nobody should ever dull Nigella.
Oh,
Nigella,
no, Nigella knows best.
So we've got a little bit of paprika, a little bit of chili powder for the kids, maybe a little less of the chili powder. Oh, thank you so much.
Very welcome.
Some tomato paste.
This is so good.
Delicious.
Spices just right, too.
Yeah. And we've got Dijon mustard. I love Dijon mustard. It's got hardly any calories, and it really adds a ton of flavor. A little bit of salt and pepper.
Good question.
Yes.
Can you use agave nectar to also sweeten?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Great
Yeah.
idea.
Same amount, even.
Same amount? Okay.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
what's the compare? Like, is a sloppy Joe about the same as a burger as far as calories go? Or
Yes,
is it
but it's
more?
also completely packed with sugar. If you get those, the jars,
Yeah.
it's like 80% sugar. It's
Really?
really
Oh, the
bad
sloppy
for you.
Joe.
It's so bad for you.
Yeah.
That's why it tastes
that's why
so
we
good.
love the carrots. And this is a great, when you've got kids and you're trying to hide the food from them, shred up those carrots and they won't know. It'll look just like the rest of the meat. Can you guys taste the carrots?
No.
No.
And that's how we get the sweetness.
Absolutely.
Instead of the sugar, you have the carrot.
This is so good.
Yeah, and
This
so,
is really
thank
good.
you so
I like
much.
it better than normal sloppy joes. I'm sorry, I don't like sloppy joes,
Yeah.
but I love this. I'm
Isn't
sorry.
that fantastic?
I know I'm weird.
I'm sorry to all the school cooks out there. I might just ruin it for your kids.
While you're over there making that, I'm going to swap
good.
this
Yes,
out
please
real
do.
quick.
Here, let's do this.
Totally
Got a
wanna
little bit of room. And they're supposed to be sloppy.
wanna try
and
it
so,
without
like,
the bread. I
really
bet it
pack
tastes-
it on.
Yeah, it's really good.
goodness.
You can put it over noodles too, I
Smells
bet.
so good. And again, it's over half vegetables. So, if your kids don't want to eat vegetables, don't feel like you have to give them the asparagus on the side. I mean, maybe a couple. Try to get them excited about it. Put a little bit of
Yeah.
cheese on it for the kids.
Here we go.
But
It's
this
really
is
good.
over
You could
half
have this without even the.
I'm already getting sloppy. I haven't even taken
Yeah.
a bite.
Whole wheat bun, right?
Whole wheat bun. I really recommend it, a whole wheat bun.
And calories on this is how much?
Under 247 calories. So go ahead and have two.
Wow.
Wow.
And that's with the bun?
This is so good.
And you're going to
Really good.
feel good after.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. Usually, you get all that grease, you get all that sugar, you just feel gross. This, you guys are going to feel good all day long after eating.